Alright, back with another video, and it's post-meet, and it's literally about probably 5 hours after the competition. First off, shout out to Lucas. I love this shirt so much, and the other one, as you can see. Shameless plug. So anyway, I competed today. It was actually very fun. The anxiety was through the roof, first of all, the whole day, until my first attempt on squat, and everything after that was fine. But yeah, overall, the meet was fine. I'm not completely satisfied with my performance, but I'm happy with how I did perform for it being my first meet. I weighed in at 88.8 kilos, which is about 195 pounds, and then I totaled 545 keys, which is about 1,200 pounds. I managed to take third in the junior division for 90s, which honestly surprised me because I wasn't expecting to place at all, but we placed. Here's the medal right here. Looks real nice. Gotta make a thumbnail real quick. First off, so if you notice anything different, I just decided to shave off the chin for the meet just to have the memes of just having a mustache. Yes, it looks really funny, I don't care, but it's gonna grow back in like 2 days. But yeah, overall this meet was great. The structure of it, some things were a little disorganized, but it's fine. Nicole, Mr. Goodwin, you guys hosted a great meet. Miguel, thank you for hosting your inaugural meet. The compound being my first meet was actually very nice. A lot of my friends were there. A lot of people from Bay Area Barbell that I know decided to come. I didn't even know. Like, there was one point for my third dead attempt where the whole building was screaming at me. I didn't even know that many people like me, to be honest. But yeah, it was a very fun experience. First meet in the books finally. I got my next one coming up in July with the Bay Area Barbell Sideshow. First off, I want to get a shout out to Lucas and Maddie for being my coaches for this 10 months of training. I've only been powerlifting training for about 10 months now, 10 blocks. Shout out to Maddie for the first 6 blocks and dealing with my bull of double PRs every day, non-binary RPE scale, seeing my squats high, seeing my deadlifts hitch, seeing my bench with 0 arch and close grip and everything and touch and goes. And shout out to Lucas for dealing with me every single day, getting about 15 to 20 WhatsApp notifications from me just because I would send him all my training videos literally every single set, and he would just be like, bro, I look at my phone, I just see 20 plus notifications from you, and I'm like, you're my hero. But yeah, let's get right on to the meet recap. Actually, we're just going to do webcam for this because I had my dad record my squats with my camera, and I just told him just to make sure you just get me unracking, hitting the lift, and then putting the rack on so the clips are not that long. So starting off with squat, we decided to just warm up with bar, 1 red, 2 red, 3, and then that was it. Well, before going into squats, my anxiety was through the roof. Like, usually I'm a very talkative person who doesn't shut up, usually. But I was literally so zoned in, my eyes were red, everything. I was just sitting on the corner, just like leaning on every single rack, just like. But yeah, the anxiety was through the roof, and especially because I was opening up flight A with my first squat attempt, because I opened up with the lowest squat, because, you know, it happens. But yeah, warm-ups went well. Bar was bar, 1 red, 2 red, and then we hit 3, and 3 felt super light, lighter than it normally has felt. And then on the platform, we decided to start with 182.5 kilos, which is about 403 pounds, so here's the clip.
2 pounds. Why do I feel like the only one?
Good. Come on. Tight.
Let's go, Dylan. Start to feel strong. For a minute now.
What?
You know they all sentimental now. You know.
Up.
So after my first attempt, we already knew we were going to go with 195 kilos, which is about 430 pounds. Opener went really good, as any opener should. It was really smooth and everything. It felt really good. And I was just in the zone after that. All the anxiety, or most of the anxiety, went away after that. And so yeah, here's the second attempt on squat.
Go, Dylan. Go, Dylan. Good. Tight.
And that second attempt moved very well. It moved a lot better than the first time I attempted 195 kilos about a week ago. And going from that, the plan was either to go from 195 to 202.5 or 205 kg. Either one would have been a PR, but I felt really good. Lucas knew really good. So we decided to make the jump to 205.
Lightweight, Dylan, you got this.
Good. Got it. Tight. Come on.
Tight.
And yeah, didn't go as planned. I really wish I hit 205. I feel like I could have grinded it out. I know for sure 202.5 was there, but I mean, what can we do? It's the past now. We can't change that. But yeah, it felt good. On walkout, it felt a little heavier, of course, just because I've never unracked more than 195 kilos on my back. Walkout was fine, though. And then the descent on the hole, it felt fine. It felt like the 195. It's just when I came out of the hole, my hips shot up a little bit, and I think the bar rolled up on my back a little bit. But I mean, what can you do? Yeah, and overall, I'm kind of salty. I missed my third squat attempt, but first attempt, second attempt felt real good, and it was my first time on the platform, so it was great. So now moving on to bench. So Calvin, my boy from Bab, who is also my teammate, decided to use my camera and start getting me a little bit of cinematic shots for this, so these shots look really good. Thank you for that. And going on the bench, we decided to open up with just 97.5 kilos, 215, so I was starting off the flight again with like the lowest bench. Like I said, bench is bench. I don't really care. I'm just taking what's there. And yeah, first attempt on bench went really smoothly. It was fine. Mr. Goodwin just told me that both arms weren't completely locked out, so that's why I got one red light on it, but it's whatever. So on my next attempt, we decided to attempt 105 kilos, which is about 232 pounds. I've hit this before.
You know he changed your safety.
Yeah, and 105 moved very well. Like, that was the fastest I've ever moved it, and we were feeling good. So after that, I didn't even see what my third attempt was. I just had Lucas put in whatever for me, and it ended up being 112.5 kilos, which is about 248 pounds, so it will be like about a 11-pound PR. So here's...
No fiction. What other match? Start. Press.
Okay, next time. Do the next.
Retry.
My ass came off.
I get back.
My ass came off.
And I got bricked on it. I mean, what can you do? It's whatever. I'm not completely mad about missing a third attempt on bench, but it's just, I think 110 is there at least, so about 110 kilos instead of 112, but like I said, well, you just gotta live and learn. And now moving on to deads, my best lift. Throwing the camera back to my dad, so he got right in front of me, so right underneath Mr. Goodwin as the front judge. But yeah, we decided to open up with 230 kilos, which is usually very light for me. It's about 508 pounds. And so I had the second highest opener, so I was second to last in the flight. So here's the clip.
Come on, Dylan! Let's go!
And yeah, 230 kilos moved out. It should, for me, very fast, very easy. So from there, we decided to go from 230 kilos to 245. We were originally supposed to go from 230 to 242 and a half, but it moved that well. We were just going to jump up to 540 pounds.
Bar load!
Bars ready for Dylan. Everybody give it up to Dylan. Let's go, Dylan. You got this.
Go, Dylan!
And that moved a lot faster than I thought it would. That's the first time I've actually ever hit that weight specifically. So from 245, we decided to make the jump to 255 kilos, which is about 563 pounds. Here's the clip. I know this weight's there. There's some technical issues that need to be fixed, but it's okay.
Bars loaded.
Bars are for Dylan. Everybody, let's get loud. Dylan, first third attempt at 255.
Man, if there's one failed attempt from today that hurts the most, it is that one. Because, yeah, I had some technical errors, but I know that weight is there. On the way up, my hand grazed my thigh and it slightly opened up my hooks, so the bar started slipping out of my hand. And I don't have the picture on me yet, but there's a screenshot that I took on my phone where I'm basically like 99.9% locked out, but it's just my hand opened my hand, and it just looked like I hitched and everything. But, like I said, whatever, you gotta live and learn. And yeah, that was Deads. I'm satisfied with how the weights moved that I hit. I'm really mad I couldn't hit my third. I wish I could have gone 3 for 3 on Deads especially. Like I said, going into the meet, I wanted a 9 for 9, but we had to push ourselves a little bit. It was the first meet, so why not have a little bit of fun with it? So yeah, in recap, squats, I felt really good the whole time, except my third attempt, I realized my hamstrings got a little sore, but I mean, I'm fine now, it's just whatever. Bench was bench felt alright. I mean, what else can I say about bench? I told you guys I hate bench. And deadlifts, everything felt good, warm-ups felt really good, even though just the timing of it was kind of weird. But yeah, I was really satisfied with how deads were. Like I said, I'm still mad that I couldn't hit my third. But yeah, overall for a great first meet, it wasn't a bad performance. I totaled 545 keys, I took third in the junior 90 kg division, so there's some good positives to that. Like I said, I'm not satisfied with my performance, but I'm happy with how I performed. And yeah, before I end this video, it was a great first meet. Thank you Miguel and the compound for hosting your inaugural meet. Thank you Arnell at Workat for hosting me for like the last 5 months dealing with all my CES activities. Thank you to Ross at Legion Training Camp for allowing me to train on the weekends, even though I'm not technically supposed to. And one more shout out to Bay Area Barbell, Ty, Tony, and Brian for always hosting me on Saturdays. Like I said, I always love training there on the weekends. But yeah, like I said, and now I'm about 10 or 11 weeks out from the Bay Area Barbell meet in July, the sideshow. So hopefully we're going to pull some big numbers there. And I'm also switching back to conventional because my conventional pull is just that much better than my sumo, even though my sumo's gotten very strong. That is it for this video. Make sure you leave a like and also hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.